On this show, you'll see guitars from all major manufacturers and small bench luthiers. I've had the pleasure of reviewing over 500 acoustic guitars, and in each review I play the same songs, recorded the same way, so you can compare the sound of any guitar I've ever reviewed. I'm Tony Policastro. Welcome to Acoustic Guitar Heaven. Welcome to part 2 of the Capo Buyer's Guide. In part 1, we had a look at the Kaiser Quick Change Capo, which is a clamp style capo. It's a little big, but very durable, and it does its job fairly well. Today, we're going to look at another clamp style capo, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, gosh, how many capos are out there? Well, literally, there's hundreds of capos out there. And the reason I'm doing this 6-part series is because I wanted to share with you, based on popular Amazon reviews and, of course, my personal experience with these capos, the 6 that I think you should know about and consider when buying a capo, based on 3 different pieces of criteria: functionality, ergonomics, and durability. And today, what we're going to do is have a look at the Dunlop trigger capo. This is a little bit less expensive than the Kaiser Quick Change capo, but it's a similar style, as I mentioned before. It's a clamp style capo. And what I like about this capo is it's a little bit of a different shape than the Kaiser capo. It's one-handed operation, and it's a clamp style, as I've mentioned. And all you have to do is take it in your left hand and squeeze it very much like a trigger, hence the name, and place it right there on whatever fret. I'm doing the 2nd fret here. And voila, you have it. It works like a charm. Easy to position, easy to move. All you have to do is do a light squeeze on that trigger in the back, and away you go. And also, as with most clamp-style capos, you can actually just pop it right on the headstock, which is nice in case you're prone to losing things, as I am very frequently. So that's the good stuff about this capo. Is there bad stuff about this capo? I wouldn't say that there's bad things, but there's things that it doesn't do as well as some other capos out there. And the first of which is the fact that because it's a clamp style capo and there's no tension adjustment, it will likely pull your guitar strings out of tune. And this is just really truly with capos, it's the nature of the beast. But clamp style capos accentuate this problem a little bit more, again, because of the lack of tension adjustment. The other thing the reason I picked this capo as well is because it's a clamp style capo, but it's a different shape than the Kaiser capo. It doesn't have that big clamp right up top. It's actually got it swung around back. So visually, for me, and again, I'm not trying to be nitpicky here, but visually for me, it's much more pleasing from the audience end, and much easier to use with the left hand, the free hand, while you're playing. But again, it clamps down pretty darn hard as far as the tension it applies to the neck, causing some tuning issues. But it's durable as all get out. I mean, this is another one of those capos that you can huck down the stairs, pick it up, and it'll work just fine. One of the things I would be wary of is the pads on the back. There's 2 pads that are glued on the back of the capo, the trigger piece, the part that rests on the back of your guitar neck, and those can come off. So I just want you to be wary of those. The last thing you want to do is, fire up a capo, put it on your guitar, and realize that pad's missing, and then you have metal on wood. Not something you want to do. This isn't common with this capo, but it's something I've seen happen, so I just wanted to throw that in there if I'm kind of commenting on its durability. So there you have it. That is the Dunlop trigger capo. Again, it's a little bit less expensive than the Kaiser Quick Change capo. In fact, if you're curious about the price, I think I got this for about $13, but you can check for the current prices down below. I've included a link. And just another awesome clamp style capo. I really hope you dug that review and found it useful. As you can see, I am a complete guitar geek. Anything guitar at all, I'm very much interested in. In fact, what I'm very focused on right now is finding out this connection, almost, digging into what drives people to play guitar, what drives people to practice guitar. And in working with a bunch of in-person students as well as thousands of online students, I've discovered that there are 6 distinct guitar practice personality types. Now, your guitar practice personality type, or your GPP if you want to use an acronym, it's almost like a key that unlocks the most efficient practice you can possibly have, because it streamlines your focus into things that most resonate with you. Finding out your GPP will allow me to suggest practice methods that really will benefit you based on, again, your personality type, your guitar practice personality. So what I want you to do is click the link below, and it's going to take you to a short quiz that will ask you some really fun questions about guitar practice. And then at the end, you'll find out what your guitar practice personality type is. And this is a great step in the right direction if you want to maximize the awesomeness of your practice.